Oh, hey. I can't my car
Up, everybody, especially everybody who is watching on Periscope that didn't come to the show because I guess it's easier to watch it at home and not here.
How many people on Periscope?
Last week we had a good. Last show we had like 74, 75, 74 views on YouTube right now from last month's show. Starring Brett, Brian Higgins, and his amazing performance.
Ryan Higgins.
And Ryan Higgins, who really brought the whole show together, let's be honest here. I mean, headline, but really, more than that, it was the Ryan Higgins show. I'll go ahead and make this announcement. I think this is the last month I'm doing this in the apartment. I gotta find another venue because I can't take the fucking dog. He barks through every show. It's great. All right, guys. I'll give you a minute and then we'll get this shit started. I don't want this to get weird, but I got a black dog. We're good. What happened? Why is it? It stopped. Yeah, you should have told me before. Anyway, okay, we're off track here. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this rolling because y'all heard my shit. I don't have anything new. Put your hands together for the wonderful, ever-present at the secret show, Mr. Hoop Brooks.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to take a minute and share my Halloween holiday recipe for the batwing chili with you. First of all, you're going to need a live cat. Black cat is seasonal, but it's optional what color you want to go with. And you're also going to need a dead bat. Now, you can get these at a purveyor of fine exotic meats, or you can kill it yourself, but you do want to make sure it doesn't have rabies. Once that's all taken care of, you can have the beans of your choice, whether you like pintos or black beans or whatever kind of beans you're into. And you're going to need the 11 secret herbs and spices. You can get those just by taking the crumbs off of your regular recipe Kentucky Fried Chicken. And you're going to put the beans on. You're going to warm up the bat and maybe skin the bat. Then you're going to feed the bat to the cat. The cat will love you for that. Say, is this a bird? Is this a mouse? I don't know what it is, but I love it. And then you can just eat the beans. And if you have any of that KFC left over, you can just have that. So that's my batwing chili recipe. And I'm going to turn the show back over to somebody who has something prepared. Thank you so much.
Nobody has anything prepared for this. Yeah, I've got the nice projector behind me, the screen here, aka window blind. Y'all can't tell. They charge like $45 for a projection screen, but this ran me $4.99. Right, same difference, right? All right, we're gonna keep it rolling because I'm gonna bring this next comic up, and I'm gonna bring another comic up, and then we're all gonna watch a movie. Right?
Yay,
all right. So next, she was wonderful last week, and she swears up and down she's got new material. Put your hands together for Miss Brett Williams.
Thank you, sir.
Obligatory handshake.
A gentleman and a scholar.
I try.
Hey guys again. So yeah, it's Brett, not Britt. And I was actually named after a character in a book series, North and South by John Jakes. Anybody here ever read a book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time.
Okay, cool.
Almost.
Yeah, so I am learned as well. I have a degree in zoology, which basically means I have a degree in funfacts.com, and it's great, but it doesn't really pay the bills. Are you videotaping this? I can't.
No, I'm trying to scheme on a credit card so I can buy some music, but it's
This is, you guys, right, everyone here watching, either here or at home, I have about 3 faces down looking at screens. One of them is scanning his credit card to buy music online. That is the caliber of audience we have tonight, folks. But yeah, anyway, I'm super poor, so you're lucky that you can afford to buy music. I'm like I live in the kind of apartment where the kitchen tile is like a patchwork of sticky and slippery, right? And my roommate, oh my gosh, Angie, I love her. I love Angie. Does anybody here have a crazy roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah? What is the craziest thing your roommate has ever done?
She bitches.
She bitches? I wish I had that crazy roommate. My roommate loses things a lot. My roommate is, by the way, she's like, I think she's 40, but she looks 60. She's like, she chain smokes. I think that's her job. Like, I'm not even sure she has a job. She smokes, and not even like cigarettes, like cigarellos. And she's just like chain smokes in the bathroom. But yeah, she's crazy. She loses things, right? And it's not like something cute like, oh, Angie, put her keys in the refrigerator again, ha ha. No, she lost a vacuum cleaner while using it. And I'm not like, oh, she lost it, like she misplaced it. No, it's gone. I don't fucking know. We live in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. Where the fuck did you lose the vacuum cleaner? And the other day, I looked into her room. I really shouldn't have. I should not have done that. It was a bad idea. This is the kind of woman that has 8 litter boxes and only 1 cat. Yeah. She had a basket, like a basket full of lint. Lint, like a ton of lint. A lot of lint. We don't have a dryer. You guys, where the fuck is she getting on? She's gonna overgrate me in my sleep. You guys, like, I think that's what she's got planned for this lint. And like, she's like, you go to my apartment and you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then you see little bits and pieces, you're like, no, wait, a crazy person lives here. Definitely insane. I have half of the refrigerator. Like, I don't get any of the freezer. It's just half of the refrigerator. And well, like, basically I'll put maybe a carton of almond milk in my side of the refrigerator. And she goes to wherever, I don't know, but she comes back with like used food. So it's like I don't know, whatever pantry she goes to. And then like all of a sudden everything starts like spilling over into my side, like manifest destiny into my side. Oh, it's great. I fucking love Angie. If I ever become famous, I'm buying this woman a house and a grocery store. She's brilliant. One weekend I did all of the dishes, which is very rare. Like, I should get no award for that. So I did all the dishes, and then I went out of town to go to a wedding, and I come back the next afternoon, and she had used all of the utensils. All of them. How? And I even asked her, I was like, Angie, sweetie, how did you use all the utensils in 24 hours? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll clean them. I was like, no, you don't understand. I'm not angry. I'm curious. How did you do it? Like, is she just taking like one bite from a fork and like putting it away, or she's feeding a cat with it? I don't know. She has one cat. She used to have 2, but one of her other cat was named Lucky, and he died from diabetes. I should not laugh at that. I'm so sorry.
Diabetes?
I wish any of this was not true, you guys. This is all 100% true. Yeah, he died from diabetes. And, anyway, and so she has BlackBerry now. But, God, and, she went through, like, this phase of, like, I don't know, she had, like, gingivitis or something. And she had, like, 15 toothbrushes. She just, like, started one for each tooth, and only got 15. So, she had, like, all these toothbrushes. And I'm like, oh, man, the incredible part that this woman can, like, stand is amazing. Like, she keeps talking about how her bones hurt. And I'm like, your teeth are falling out of your head. Like, I don't understand. How do you live? How are you alive right now? But she's wonderful. She's great. It's such a deal, you guys. It's such a fucking deal. $200 a month, you guys. You cannot beat that. You can't, for everything. For everything. Right? I'm so poor. When I say this out loud, I really think I should probably move. But I'm so poor. Yeah. Anyway, how's your life going? Not. Oh God, why? Not good. Oh, you don't want to talk about it? That's cool. Whatever. I'm not gonna cry. I just spilled my guts, and I don't expect you to do the same. Yeah. Right. That's all I had today.
How old is your roommate?
I think she's 40.
Not too old. That's
What?
perfect.
She's perfect.
Because our last girlfriend would never change the cat box, and it was disgusting.
No, Angie doesn't change them either. That's why she has 8.
Oh,
8 cat boxes.
we got
One
one
cat.
super full cat box.
One super. Which one is worse? One super full cat box or 8 semi-full ones? What smells worse? But yeah, I'm trying to stay here as long as possible, so that I don't have to go.
I was actually recording, but I was like, I gotta make you feel reassured and comfortable so you keep your set going the same way.
Oh, you were recording
This
me.
light looks perfect. I was like, this is a great
Oh.
Periscope angle. It looks hilarious. It looks technically terrifying.
Oh,
Terrifying. That sounds nice.
I mean, like,
it's Halloween. It's cool. I'm
Steve
gonna be
should do
terrified.
like,
That works.
It was cool.
Yeah, and that's all I have. Let's turn it back over to Stephen and people who have stuff. Woo! Thank you, sir.
Man, I know we're in the living room, but the mic stands there so I can hold a beer and shake your hand at the same time. You're the second person that handed me the mic and I know we're intimate, but come on, guys. All right, for real, this next guy is very talented. Not only is he very talented, but he also is a very hardworking comedian here in.
So listen, man. I got invited to this party,
Yeah, those
It was-
are movie and media tells me those are fun.
and I think they're gonna play Spin the Bottle, which
STB. Yeah.
exactly. I'm excited about it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Well, just from context clues, totally there's a bottle involved.
Okay,
Without
all
a
right.
doubt. There is a bottle involved.
Okay, that's
Okay.
I've gotten the impression that Spin the Bottle is somehow about kissing.
Now, what I'm thinking about is it a Yoo-Hoo bottle? Because I love drinking Yoo-Hoo. Now, if you get there and it's a full bottle of Yoo-Hoo, you let me know. And I'll get there and I'll take care of that. As far as kissing, I don't know. Whoever invented Yoo-Hoo, I want to kiss them. I do know that.
This is what we want. Give us what we want.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for putting your hands together for the very talented Mr. Adam Cohen. Hey, keep it on for your host, Stephen. That guy. After that,
What an honor it is to be in this palace of comedy. This is the greatest 16-year-old bedroom turned into an apartment that I've ever been in my life. Oh, you got more videos.
shit, yeah, it's, hang on, no, it's covered.
Now.
This is what,
How am I supposed to?
Some
Yeah.
other badges.
yeah, sorry, it
Yeah.
automatically played, my bad.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here in this room. The big elephant in the room. Before we had the show, there's some awkwardness in the room because we had a big debate about language before the show started.
We had a big debate about a word.
We debated the F word, not the one you're thinking of. We can say it. We were debating. We can say what we were debating, right?
It's a living room, you can say it.
Yeah.
This is the
We were
same.
debating. Well, I'm thinking it's like this is a nationally broadcast thing.
I mean, now you're just
We
telling
were debating the use of the word faggot.
Yeah.
And we broke it down, and and I was just sort of talking to hear myself make noise, but then I saw that look in Brian Deans' face, and I see it semi-regularly because I bring this out in him, and he's like, oh man, it's some combination of Adam hates me and fuck Adam. We had a debate about a Jewish thing one night at Good Nights, and that took a couple of days to blow over. And this one, that's why I went ahead and we played the Badges video, because I wanted to get him in a good mood before I got up on this stage. He is smiling now, which he wasn't doing 5 minutes ago.
Not a great mood, not because of you.
So here we are. And what's going on, guys? You guys, we're all comedians here. Everybody in this room is a comedian. We're all weirdos. Even the dog that's in this room is a weirdo dog. Goes perfectly with us weirdo comedians. Comedians are weird as shit. Look, he just twitched when I said that. Now he's licking his asshole now.
Yeah.
A couple of comedians, you can't see, a couple of comedians are licking their own assholes now too. If they're not looking at their iPhones, they're licking their assholes while I'm telling jokes. She was licking her asshole until she looked up to say that. I know one comedian, talking about weird comedians, I know a comedian who likes to brag about the fact that when he was a baby, he survived an abortion. You know what I'm talking about? I won't say his name, he might not want me to.
Yeah.
This guy, his parents tried and failed to abort this guy. How awkward was that delivery room the day he arrived? Talk about having to win over a tough audience. It's no wonder he's a comedian. He probably came out of the womb doing 15 minutes, you know. He was like, wow, I just flew in from that uterus, and boy, are my lungs filled with amniotic fluid. You guys be sure to tip your nursing staff. They're working hard for you. And I'll be here for the next 87.5 years. Thank you. He's probably like, man, I'm killing up here. Ironic, huh? Man, some new stuff. I live in the suburbs. We're in an apartment right now. Anybody live in the suburbs besides me in this whole room? You're in an apartment.
We're in a townhouse.
All right. I'm talking about yard, trees.
I've lived in one. Does that count?
Trees
You guys grew up in, you know,
Yeah.
suburbs. Who? You live in the suburbs?
I live in the woods.
Of course he does. Yeah, of course he does.
you
Of course he does.
Why did I even ask? I live in the suburbs, but I don't belong in the suburbs. I'm sort of a fish out of water there. You know, I kind of belong in spaces like this. I don't really know the rules of the suburbs, you know, the rituals and the things. Like when you get out of your car and your neighbor is raking his leaves, you're supposed to engage in that suburb banter, you know, and I'm not good at it. You're supposed to say stuff like, hey, when you're done with your yard, how about coming over here and doing mine? Have a good one. Stuff like it's supposed to be fun and light, you know. I don't do light. I end up saying stuff like, hey, I figured out in therapy that my codependency issues are all about keeping my mom on a pedestal. Have a good one. Just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got a couple kids, a couple teenagers now. When they were little, we didn't want them to become picky eaters. Any of you guys picky eaters growing up? Still picky eaters?
She's a vegetarian, of course.
You're picky. That's a different kind of picky. Anybody here like won't eat anything but grilled cheese? Kind of picky eater? That was you. Peanut butter and jelly every day for 10 years? That's what we did not want. So we fed them all this interesting food, you know, to broaden their palate. But we did too good of a job because now they're picky eaters. Right? They're snobs now. They're always saying stuff to me like, Dad, the breading on this chicken has no textural integrity. I'm like, shut up and eat your McNuggets. It's ridiculous. I'm worried when they go off to college they're going to starve. Or get their asses kicked. Their friends are going to be like, No, you can't have quail on your half of the pizza. You know, if they even have any friends, they're not gonna have any friends. Because like when you party in college, you know, and you get high and you get the munchies, no one wants to hear you complaining that the nachos are uninspired. I could probably write some better food snob jokes than that. It's a good premise, though, right?
I like it.
Yeah.
Just punch it up a little bit. Just punch it. The other new thing I have, that you know, so my kids, I'm not doing a great job with them, obviously, but I am doing a better job than my parents did with me. Because like my parents got divorced. I was the first of all my friends who had divorced parents. And this is like the cutting edge. We were pioneers in divorce. This is the 70s and shit. And maybe the 80s. But so like I was the veteran of divorce. So when the other kids would get divorced, they'd be like, oh, go talk to Adam. He'll tell you what the deal is, you know. And I'd just be like this burned out 11-year-old, cynical, chain smoking, you know. They'd come up to me, I'd be like, so, have you met the lady yet that your dad's been fucking? Oh yeah, he's fucking somebody. That's how this works. And they'd say stuff like, I can't believe my parents did this to me. I trusted them. And I'd be like, well, that was your first mistake right there. Well, where'd I get the cigarettes? I'll tell you where I got them. I just told my dad that my mom wouldn't let me have them. That's where I got the fucking cigarettes. I was like, this could be the best thing that ever happened to you. Let me just explain what your future looks like now. When I talk to him, I'd be like, I'm going to paint a picture for you. 2 birthdays, 2 birthday presents, 2 Christmas presents, 2 allowances. And they're competing with each other on every one. You're about to be up to your osh-gosh bagoshes in money and merchandise. It's a fucking gravy train. And nothing's going to stop it either. Don't let them tell you anything. Just try to back out. Whatever they say, just be like, what's that? You didn't get a bonus this year? Fuck you, pay me. Had to replace the HVAC? Fuck you, pay me. Stock market crash? Fuck you, pay me. Does anybody know what movie that's a reference to?
I think it was Joe Pesci, the whole entire
Yeah.
time.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Yeah.
Henry Hill.
I found out that a lot of people don't get that reference. That's another one we gotta punch up.
Can I tell you why that's funny to me?
Yeah.
Because the first girl I ever had sex with did kill herself.
That is
That's
not
not funny.
funny at all.
Wait,
Because she had
yeah,
sex
like,
with
hang
me
on,
I can't
how's
blame
that?
her.
years later.
We're not blaming her and we're not surprised for 1
Oh
second.
my
It's funny to
god.
me, man. I don't care if she says something about it. It's funny to me.
How
She
many
dead,
years-
she don't care.
How many years later did
Like 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
She joined
I think the statute of limitations of fucking you was over by then, probably.
Yeah, she joined the Air Force and then got caught fucking like a married commanding officer, and then like they both got kicked out of the military. And then she,
Wow.
She might have murdered by somebody and said kill herself. They make it look like she killed
Yeah,
herself.
I think that guy made it look like murder.
maybe, but it was just weird because
Made it look like
it was just like it's just weird to know the girl you lost virginity to did that. I wasn't trying to be like rude about it.
it was just like
I don't know. I think this is like the beginning. You're gonna like hunt down every girl you ever had sex with and kill her now. Now you're like, they all need to die.
I tried to avoid most of them. I tried to do
Well, if you kill them, you'll never risk running into them again. Just think about it.
Huh.
Don't leave any evidence behind. Nobody you can. Dead girlfriends don't tell tales, is what I've heard. Hey, dog. What's up, dog? This is really cool. This show is cool. This takes joke telling back to its origins, which is families sitting around in the den telling jokes.
It's not heckling in the living room.
People just don't do that anymore. It's just like music, you know? Because when comedy went professional, people started telling jokes in clubs and making specials on TV, and it became this sort of specialized skill. And then people stopped telling jokes just around the living room after dinner with family. Just pull out the jokes, swap them around. This is getting back to the origin of it. This is some weird shit. I can. You want me to? I could launch into a bunch of shit, or we could.
Fine.
We
Do
could pull the
you, man,
plug.
whenever
How
you're
many
ready.
more after me? How many more comedians?
Did you want to do the song thing?
No.
You sure?
I'm closing this thing out.
No, Philip's
Philip's
that'll
doing
be
something.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll tell a joke and then we'll bring Philip up.
Well, I'm trying to think of shit y'all haven't heard before.
Why don't you talk about what's on your mind? Like, is there anything like you?
Yeah, what's been going on in Adam's life lately?
Well, this girl got in touch with me. The girl that I lost my virginity to. She's in jail.
Was she about to commit
What's going on?
suicide?
She, no. You know what? I went and checked her out on Facebook, and she doesn't look that good. Thank goodness. She has not aged well. But she did put the message on there. I see from your Facebook feed that you're still funny and handsome. And then so I looked at the pictures. I was like, I'm staying in Raleigh. There was no chance I was going. I hope my wife didn't see this. I wasn't going. Fuck her.
Why would you want to start all over?
Remember, she and her roommate had this like joy of sex kind of book, but it wasn't a joy of sex, but it was a real kind of manual kind of thing. And she planned it all out. Okay, I'm gonna lose my virginity now, and then they would read up on it during the day, and then I'd go over to their apartment at night, and she'd have these set things that she wanted to try based on the diagram she'd seen in the book. But it was way too planned, it was just too thought ahead, and it's just not spontaneous enough, so things weren't working so well. You had to sneak up on sex at that age. Thought about it too. If she thought about it too much, it didn't work so good. So if we were drunk, taking a shower together,
I like
that was better.
Sneaking up on sex.
Sneak up on
I like
sex.
that. I like that. If both parties think about it too much at that age.
At that age.
Yeah.
Because you're so nervous about it. You're
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah. Dudes
Yeah.
trying to act like they're not. We're just as
terrified.
Oh, terrifying.
I would, my whole body would be
Yeah.
shaking. I mean, I was really excited, but it was like I was freezing cold, all the time.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You know that movie Say Anything, where the guy holds the boombox over his head outside the girls?
Mhm.
When they have sex in the car, he's doing that shivering thing. I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's an intense movie to capture that. Because we're supposed to be, we're just as scared as they are, right?
Yeah.
Don't speak for yourself.
But
I'm scared.
my part, back then,
Today we're not. Today you're like we
You
can all
weren't
just
scared
fuck
back
right
then?
now and be like, whatever.
you weren't scared back then?
No, I'm just kidding.
You were
I
terrified.
was
Kidding.
saying,
I was kidding.
what a whore.
Right? Oh my god, it's so easy.
Now we're scared of you. Yeah. I mean, but my parts were still working. I wasn't that scared.
Oh yeah. Still got it. Like,
That's a level of
Not
scare
right.
I've never been. I've never been that scared.
yeah, it's
So
still.
scared I lost my boner.
Yeah.
No. But it took me a long time to lose my virginity. I was like 19.
What?
Yeah.
How
I was
did
talking to
that
Rusty about this. He was too, right?
Me too.
You're 19?
19 Club.
What were you, like 12?
Like 15.
He was 14.
It
You
was.
said 15 like it was 14.
It
I
was.
That was the most
Right
14
before
sounding
his
15
birthday.
I've
I
ever
didn't want to
heard.
say 14.
I
but
know.
You're like,
It was,
ah.
it was like
all
the
written
day
across
of
your
his
face.
15th
She was
birthday.
16 though.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Little Mrs. Robinson. huh?
Robin the Cradle.
Jeez.
What a whore.
Bring on the molestation
14.
jokes.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, that explains a lot for Brian.
I would have guessed younger for Brian, frankly. I would have.
14.
Younger than 14?
I was living in these apartments when I was like 11, 12.
No.
I'm like fucking at 9.
16 isn't perfect. That's okay.
Look at all these.
He's 14 picking up 8-year-olds. Like, yo, what's up, girl?
I would have liked to at 14, but I didn't have the
8-year-olds.
guts, and I didn't know how to get there
Oh my
either.
God.
Can I tell you why I did it? How it started?
Yeah,
This is gonna once again make me sound horrible, but
you're 14, she's 16.
and my buddy, and she was like, she had an amazing everything down here. Like she,
Oh,
So
she's
for those of you at
about
home,
Yeah.
he just indicated everything from the neck down.
yeah,
She's
amazing,
about her face.
amazing body, but her face wasn't that pretty. But she was always into me. Like she grew up in my neighborhood. She was always into me, and I just kind of ignored her. And then my friend that was a year older than me, who hadn't had sex yet, was like, "Dude, why aren't you on this?" And I was like, "Because her face is busted, dude." Like, no. And he was like, "Dude, that's the perfect thing." He was like, "You fuck somebody that you're not that into to lose your virginity because you already know you're gonna be bad at it.
Right.
So why not lose your virginity to somebody you don't care that you're bad at? So that
That's
way,
what I did.
when you meet the girl that you're really into,
You know a little bit of what
you know
you're
a little
doing.
bit more than what you're doing." I was like, "Dude, you're a fucking genius." So next day,
Boom.
me and her had sex. And I came in like 3 seconds, but didn't care. Went home, ate dinner, and I was high-fiving my brother, and like
That's
I got
similar
a
to my
second
first.
helping. Like I was
You were
was
14 and you're 29
But then I was
now.
addicted. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, I'm 29 now. But then
So that kid is 15 now. Have you met him or her yet?
remember she.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh come on,
I
dude.
forgot.
Stop.
No, I'm
This
sorry.
is the same girl.
I know. I forgot, and now I just remembered, and now it's even like.
Don't wow, you knew. God.
No, here we go again. We got out of the rut. Now we're back into it.
Oh my god.
Well, now I know. I
It's
feel like
just a true story.
now I feel like I know her. So I'm like I'm experiencing the story all over again. Oh, it was her
But
that
after
sweet
that, I was-
16-year-old.
But
She.
I don't want to say I never talked to her again because after that I did keep sleeping with her. I just told people I wasn't sleeping with her because she was still the other girl, but I was addicted to sex and she was giving it to me. So I'm
You
like,
were getting better and better at it.
yeah. It was one time I snuck in her bedroom.
She was buying a
window.
gun.
I snuck in her bedroom window, woke her up, and was like, "Yo, you trying to?"
Was that the one where you ran out through the house? after that?
This is
That's
the
a
same
great
one.
story.
Her brother. Okay, never mind. I don't interrupt
Yeah,
you.
yeah, no, that's a great story. I wanted to get laid at that age, but I did not know how to get from A to Z. Like, I knew what Z was,
Yeah.
and I knew that I here wanted to get there, but I did not know the path. And I think I've talked about this before. Like, I had a friend who got some action one time by like giving a girl a back rub, and that led one thing led to another. So I was like, okay, that's what you do. You do the back rub thing. So I was at the beach after senior year. This is how incompetent I was about sex because we didn't have porn on the internet to teach you. Like that really teaches you. I think that keeps kids from having sex now. But so this girl wanted to have sex with me at the beach summer after senior year in high school. And we're out there, we're making out, and I'm like, I don't know what to do next. So I'm like, all right, just stop kissing, start giving her a back rub. And she'd keep turning around, kind of climbing on top of me, and I keep pushing her off of me to give her a back rub. And we're just like wrestling. She keeps trying to mount me. I keep like pushing her off, giving her a back rub. She's trying to have sex with me. It was just like, it was this sad kind of sumo wrestling of virginity. I used to have a joke about that.
Was she a big girl?
She's pretty big. She had gigantic breasts. Man, I just messed that up. It was just like at the beach, the table was set, and I did not know how to sit down for this meal. It was like you just served me this great 4-course meal, and I just take the salt shaker and dump it in my mouth. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Man, it took me 2 more years to figure that shit out.
In my mouth. Put it in his mouth.
And even then, when I finally did, she just had to basically do everything to lead me. And then
You did hit them?
in 19, and it was just like you. It was like it lasted less than a minute. She said pull out after I that was 30 seconds ago. Actually.
Yeah.
And then she was just sitting there, bored up her ass, disappointed. I just was in the best mood. I cranked up some music. I'm like, what do you want to do? I got a couple of drinks out of the thing. I was like, I finally lost my virginity. And she's like, that sucked. That was terrible.
That's what I was waiting for.
And she and her friend actually nicknamed me the fastest gun in the West. That was so embarrassing. But then I was ready for this girl who got in touch with me today. I was a little bit more ready for that. Yeah, a couple of years ago. It was good. How long have I been up here? Quite a while, huh?
As long as you want to be at it.
I got some jokes, but y'all have heard them all. I don't want to tell y'all jokes you've already heard 14, 15 times. When you did this, did you tell jokes you've already heard?
No, I just did what you're doing.
He was also
You just talk.
drunk.
He doesn't remember what he did.
But I did kind of get it.
Don't worry, it's on YouTube.
I wish I was funnier doing this, but I think just sitting here talking,
No, you were entertaining, man.
I can get to the place where it's
You were
funny.
great. You were very entertaining.
It's so codependently support my pipe dream. No, you're funny, really.
You didn't hear me smiling?
Well, this is an utterly unique experience. How many people do we got on Periscope?
2 now.
There was 3 when I got up here.
YouTube video will get more views.
All right, guys. BandCandyShorts.com. Way funnier than I was here tonight. But I'm not going to quit stand-up. Yeah.
Don't quit.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's been a blast.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Adam Cohen, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I love about Adam? He sent me a message this morning and said, I got to get out of there early tonight, so if I could get up real kind of early. And I was like, yeah, no problem. So I want to make sure Adam got up early and he gets up here and he's just like, yeah, how long? It doesn't matter, right? No, I'll just keep going. Anyway, what was that story you were talking about?